Nerdy Sports Fan here with the Thursday night post-game report. Man, it feels good to be right. The Los Angeles Chargers just won on a final second 2-point conversion. Mike Williams dominated the secondary of the Kansas City Chiefs, even though their defensive line, there was no answers for them. Jones was in the backfield making Phillip Rivers' game a nightmare. Didn't matter. Did not matter. Their defense could not hold Los Angeles at bay. Having multiple very tall, very athletic receivers, the secondary could not match up with them. Didn't matter that Keenan Allen went out with an injury. It didn't matter. They still had Tyrell Williams. They had Benjamin making plays late in the game. Mike Williams, there was no answer for him. And you saw it in his stat line. I mean, he was in the end zone, 3 times, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion? Fantastic. Most people had the Chiefs in this game. I didn't. And I'll tell you why. Phillip Rivers and that coaching staff and that defense for Los Angeles, they can deal with injuries to players like Melvin Gordon and Keenan Allen much better. Because the strength of their team, when Bosa's healthy, really is their defense. They have a fantastic defensive secondary now that they have Derwin James back there, and he was making some very good plays in this game. They really shut Tyreek Hill down. They did what nobody else has been able to do this season, really. And without Kareem Hunt now, they really did well, Kansas City, replacing him with Williams. So it seems that Spencer Ware may not actually get that starting role people were expecting him to. So fantasy football players, if you're looking to get into the championship game next week and you really need a running back, Williams might be a great option for you. But yeah, he was doing well this game, but the Chargers defense came up big when they needed to. They sacked Pat Mahomes deep in Kansas City territory, held them when they were under 4 minutes left in the game without a first down to give Phillip Rivers enough time to orchestrate a drive to put 8 points on the board and win the game late. So you could have said, if the Chiefs pulled this out, that the game was decided early. But Phillip Rivers does not quit. He doesn't. He throws an interception in the first drive of the game, giving them early points. A few drives later, he throws another interception in the end zone. So, really, with the outcome as it is, you could say that the Chargers should have beat the Chiefs by way more. Because most of the reason they were down during the game was their own fault, not the Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs did very well. They really did. They had a fantastic effort from their defensive line, and Mahomes was lights out. I mean, he's so early in his career, and you saw some sidearm throws, left-handed throws, like people have been talking about for weeks out of him. He's just doing anything he can to extend plays and make something happen out of nothing. And that combined with the very creative offensive play calling of Andy Reid, it was super fun to watch. I mean, this was a great game. As I predicted in my pregame video, this was the best Thursday night game of the season. Thursday night tends to be kind of bad because the teams don't have adequate preparation time. They don't have a lot of time to heal up from the previous week. So you tend to have a lot of erring on the side of caution with injuries and things of that nature. But we really knew who was going to be out of this game for a few weeks ahead of time. None of the injuries were really unexpected. What was unexpected, for me at least, was Eric Berry coming back in. So I mean, maybe he gets his legs under him a bit better and is a better answer for Mike Williams in the secondary if he has a few more games to heal. I'm sorry, a few more days to heal up before the game, but I really doubt it. I mean, he's been away from the game for a number of weeks now, so he's healed up. For him, it's a matter of game speed. So it's going to be a few weeks before Eric Berry really becomes the force that he was before going out with injury. So there's still some changing that's going to happen for the Chiefs, especially on the defense before the end of the season. This is not the be-all, end-all for them. I would not say that they're just going to turn into the same old Chiefs and fold come playoff time after a great regular season, which has been the MO since Andy Reid got there, really even before that. But no, this is a very good team. They're going to bounce back from this. They're probably not going to have to face anybody in the first round of the playoffs. They just have to win a few more games. They still have their own destiny under control with locking down that first week bye, but they really have to win out. The Chargers, though, man, I expected this. I really did. I expect them to do well, and come playoff time, they're going to do some damage because they're having a season like this, and essentially every single game for them is a road game. They play in a stadium that's built for a bad college team. There might be 30,000 seats in that stand. I think it's 27,000. And terrible locker rooms. I mean, they are not getting the advantage of having their home field. So, yeah, if they can have a season like this, come into Kansas City and beat them at home, they're going to do some damage in the playoffs. As long as Phillip Rivers is healthy, they get Melvin Gordon back, which they might have gotten him back this week. They're probably going to get Keenan Allen back. I'm not sure what's going on with that hip that injured in this game, but it didn't look so bad that he wouldn't be able to come back this season. If they get everybody back before the end of the season, I expect the Chargers to do some damage. This might be the year that Phillip Rivers finally goes to the Super Bowl. Well, it's been a blast reviewing the Thursday night football games for you guys. I've got some additions to the videos, and I'll be reviewing the primetime games on different days for the rest of the season, as this is the last Thursday night game that Amazon is covering online. Now, I really want to thank Amazon because I would not be able to do this without being able to see the games on Amazon Prime. It's nice that Yahoo's picking up a bunch of games as well, so I'll be using that in order to watch the Sunday night games and Monday night games. Not quite sure which ones I'm going to be putting online for the post-game reports. Maybe both. Who knows? Keep in mind, watch my pre-game videos, because obviously I was right in this one. Might help you if you're going to Vegas. Check me out on my Instagram, The Nerdy Sports Fan, to get my fantasy football pickup of the week. I know there's only 1 week left after this, maybe 2 for some of you, but there's some good insight there. I know everybody's got to deal with injuries, so if you need a pickup, hit me up on my Instagram, and you might get the saving grace of your season. Well, that's it for me. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and again, check out the rest of my videos. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.